guys, it's me Jess here and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to share with you how I make my perfect everyday spring dress for this season. I make this dress with double face pursley, V-neck with bow tie and a diagonal cutting at the bust line of the front dress, going along with the gathering fabric for the bottom part. That's why they not only make the dress look so pretty but also super comfortable. That's gonna be my perfect everyday dress for this season. So I hope you guys will like it and try it out. And let's get started.
The first step is making the patterns for the dress. To make the back bodice pattern, I draw a straight line cutting the edge horizontal line first. From the end of the straight line, I mark up 10 centimeters, which is the half width of the neck of the dress that I want. Then drawing a perpendicular line from that mark. The width of this line will be 4 cm, which is the depth of the back neck that I want. Then drawing a straight line from the end of the perpendicular line to cut the edge horizontal line. From the cutting point, I connect it to the first mark on the first straight line. Then mark in the middle of the new slanted line. After that, I connect this middle mark to the end of the perpendicular line. Then I mark in the middle of the new slanted line. Drawing a curved line from the first mark to this middle mark and finish at the end of the second straight line to create the neckline for the back bodice. From the end of the first straight line, I mark up 18 centimeters, which is the half width of the shoulder side. Then drawing a perpendicular line from that mark. The width of this line will be 3.1 centimeters, which is 1/10 my shoulder side minus a half centimeter. Then connecting the end of the perpendicular line to the top of the neckline to create a shoulder line for the back bodice. From the first straight line, I keep drawing another straight line at 24 cm away from it. It's the quarter of my bust side plus 4 cm. From the end of this line, I mark up 24 cm, which is a quarter of the bust side of the dress that I want. It's also a quarter of my bust side plus 4 cm. After that, I continue the perpendicular line at the shoulder to cut the bust line. From the cutting point, I mark to inside 1 cm. Then connect this mark to the end of the shoulder line. After that, I mark in the middle of this new line, so I can draw a curved line from the first mark on the bust line to wrist mark and finish at the end of the shoulder line to create a sleeve line for the back bodice. From the first straight line, I draw another one at 42 cm away from it. It's the length from the shoulder to the buttonhole. It's also the length of the bodice of the dress that I want. From the end of this new straight line, I mark up 24 cm, which is a quarter of my bust side plus 4 cm. It's the same with the marks on the bust line that I made before. Then connect this mark to the end of the sleeve line to create the side line of the back bodice. Adding 1 cm for seam allowance before cutting, except the edge horizontal line. And we will have the back bodice pattern after cutting. To make the front bodice pattern, I will base on the back bodice pattern to make it. At the shoulder line, I move it down 2 cm to create the width of the shoulder of the bodice part. This will be the shoulder line of the front bodice pattern. From the first straight line, I mark down 18 cm on the edge horizontal line. It's the depth of the front neck from the shoulder to above my breast. Then connect this mark to the top of the shoulder line to create the neckline for the front bodice. And make the front neckline a bit curved to make it nicer. From the cutting point of the perpendicular line and the bust line, I mark to inside 2 cm instead of 1 cm like I did at the back bodice. Then connect this mark to the end of the new shoulder line. After that, I mark in the middle of this new line so I can draw a curved line from the first mark on the bust line to wrist mark and finish at the end of the new shoulder line to create a new sleeve line for the front bodice pattern. I connect the end of the bust line to the end of the side line to create a slanted line under the bust. After that, I mark in the middle of the new line before drawing a perpendicular line from it. The width of this perpendicular line will be around 1.5 cm. Then I draw a curved line from the end of the side line through this mark and finish at the end of the bust line to create the under bust line for the front bodice. Adding 1 cm for seam allowance except the edge horizontal line. And we will have the front bodice pattern after cutting. You will need to cut 2 pieces of this pattern. Moving to the sleeve pattern, I will use the fold paper to create it. From the folding line, I draw a horizontal line at 7 cm away from it. 7 cm is the half width of the gathering fabric at the top of the sleeve that I want. Then I draw a straight line to cut this horizontal line after that. From the cutting point between them, I mark to the right 11 cm, which is 1/10 my bust size plus 3 cm. I draw a slanted line with 21 cm width to connect this mark to the straight line. 21 cm is the half width of the sleeve line at the front and the back bodice pattern. After that, I divide the slanted line into 3 equal parts. From the middle of the first 2 parts, I draw an outside perpendicular line with 2.5 cm width. At the third part, I mark in the middle first, then drawing an inside perpendicular line from it with a half centimeter width later. So I can draw a curved line from the mark on the straight line to the end of the inside perpendicular line to the end of the outside perpendicular line and finish at the mark on the horizontal line. As we create the sleeve line for the sleeve pattern, I also continue the sleeve line to the folding line as well. Make sure to bring the top of the sleeve line 1 cm higher than the original one. From the top of the sleeve line, I mark down on the folding line 32 cm, which is the length from the shoulder to above my elbow. It's also the length of the sleeve that I want. Then drawing a straight line from that mark. After that, I draw a perpendicular line from the end of the sleeve line to cut this straight line to create the inside sleeve line for the sleeve pattern. From the new straight line, I keep drawing 2 other ones at 5 cm to side of it. The one outside will be the outside sleeve pattern, and the one inside will be the inside sleeve pattern. Adding 1 cm for seam allowance after that except the folding line. After cutting, I move one inside sleeve line 1 cm inside the other one. Then redraw the sleeve line for the half of the sleeve pattern to create a front sleeve line. And we will have the sleeve pattern after cutting. Make sure to use the right pattern when cutting the inside sleeve and the outside sleeve. To make the pattern for the bottom part of the dress, I draw a rectangle with 40 cm width which is 1.5 times the width of the curved line at the front bodice pattern, and 100 cm length, which is the length from the belly button to the ankle. From one end of the length line, I mark to the outside 18 cm, which is the height of the curved butt line at the front bodice pattern. Then connect this mark to the end of the other length line to create a slanted line. Add in 1 cm for seam allowance after that, except 2 cm at the end of the skirt. And we will have the front and the back skirt pattern after cutting. To make the side pocket pattern, I cut a rectangle with 20 cm width, which is the width of the pocket that I want, and 30 cm length, which is the length of the pocket. On one length line, I mark in the middle first, then connect this mark to the top of the other length line by a curved line, and we will have the side pocket pattern after cutting. Now let's start sewing this dress. I use 3 meters of linen fabric in floral printing for this DIY. For the lining part, I use 1 meter of soft cotton fabric in white color. I sew the bodice part first. I connect the back bodice and 2 pieces of the front bodice together at the shoulder lines. I also do the same for the lining part of the bodice. After sewing, I connect the main part and the lining part of the bodice together at the neckline. Make sure the outside face will face each other. Before sewing, I need to add the bow tie in the middle between them. So I cut 2 long rectangles with 4 cm width, which is 4 times the width of the tie that I want, and around 30 cm length, which is the length of the tie. I connect 2 length lines of the rectangle together in sewing. Then I use a small head clip to upside it later and iron it to keep on the seam stay nicely. Now I'm adding each tie to the end of the neckline of each front bodice, then sew to connect them on together. After sewing, I make an inside stitching together on the end fabric to the lining part before ironing. And here's the final look of the neck of the bodice after on. I connect the side line of the front and the back bodice together. Make sure to connect separately the side line of the main part and the lining part. Next step is connect the sleeve line of the main part and the lining part together. I also connect the ending line of the bodice between the main part and the lining parts as well, and sewing. Moving to the sleeve, at the end of the outside sleeve part, I draw a horizontal line at 1 cm inside the ending line first. Then I add the ending line of the inside sleeve to the horizontal line later and sewing. After that, I fold the ending line of the outside sleeve to inside around a half centimeter first, then keep folding it again to the inside sleeve to create a fabric hole with 1.5 cm width and sewing. I cut an elastic band with 1 cm width, which is smaller than the fabric hole I just created, and 28 cm length, which is 4 cm bigger than the width of my arm. I use a small hair clip to help the elastic band go through the fabric hole. Then I sew 2 ends of the elastic band to 2 ends of the sleeve to keep it from moving. After that, I connect 2 inside sleeve lines together from the outside sleeve to the inside sleeve. Then I turn the right face of the outside sleeve over the inside sleeve to have their sleeve lines meeting each other, then sew to connect them together. After sewing, I make 2 loose seams there first, then I create a gathering fabric there later. Make sure the final width of the sleeve line will be the same with the sleeve line at the bodice part, and the gathering fabric should be at the top of the sleeve. Now I'm connecting the sleeves to the bodice part at the sleeve line. Moving to the bottom part of the dress, at the front skirt part, I mark down at 8 cm from the top of 2 side lines. They are the position of the side pocket that I want. Then add in the pocket piece there later and sewing. I do the same for the back skirt part before connecting the front and the back skirt together at their side line. To create a dip for the side pocket, I mark down 14 cm from the top of the pocket. It's the width of the open area of the pocket where you can put your hand in, then sew the rest together. I finish the end of the skirt by folding the end fabric inside 2 times with 1 cm each time and sewing. At the top of the skirt part, I make 2 loose seams first. Then I create the gathering fabric there later. Make sure the final width of the gathering fabric will be the same with the width at the end of the bodice part, so we can connect them together later. And I finished this DIY. Here's my final result. This is the cute little dress for spring season. The V-neck with bow tie, the double face puff sleeve make it so pretty. But the gathering fabric at the bottom make it super comfortable. So I can easily put it on for my everyday dress. Hope you guys like it and we'll try it out soon. See you in the next video.